What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. All right, so I didn't get a chance to talk about most of the games from yesterday. So I'm going to talk about them this morning. So yesterday, how many times I want to say yesterday? But yesterday, the Boston Celtics played the Orlando Magic. Boston is the second seed. Orlando earned the seventh seed in the play-in tournament. And this game pretty much went the way I thought it would go. Orlando initially were very competitive. As a matter of fact, they took the lead, I believe, briefly in the second quarter, I think it was, in yesterday's game. And interestingly, even though I knew we were going to last, Orlando was beating Boston at their own game, which was the three ball. Of course, we all know Boston leads the NBA in 3-point attempts and 3-point makes. And they're one of the most prolific 3-point shooting teams in the league. As a matter of fact, they are the most prolific 3-point shooting team in the league, not from a perspective of percentage, but from a perspective of volume. And of course, you know, one thing about Boston that irks me is how the media is so adamant to make Jayson Tatum a superstar. You know, at first there was those faded attempts at trying to market him as the next Kobe that failed. These guys, you know, they've done that with a couple of guys. They tried to do that with Devin Booker, trying to make him out to be Kobe, which, of course, fans can see that those guys are not Kobe Bean Bryant. You know, then, you know, I saw yesterday they kept saying, well, you know, if Jayson Tatum wins a second title, he'll become the first Celtic to repeat since Bill Russell's Celtics. It hasn't been done since the 60s. Not even Bird did that. And they're so desperate. They're so desperate to try to make Tatum this superstar. And he's not. He's not a superstar. Not in the least bit. And he's good. Don't get me wrong, he's really, really good. But he's not a superstar. He's not. I'm sorry. Like, I don't see it with him, man. I see an all-star level talent, but I don't see a superstar. And the league keeps trying to make him that. And, you know, I see a guy that just gets carried by his team. Now, I know people going to say, oh, you're going to say that he gets carried, but what you didn't say yesterday about the Thunder? Well, yeah, yesterday? Yeah, Shea got carried by his team yesterday. But Shea's been carrying the Thunder for the most part this year. And I saw a couple of fans saying that video, you spiteful Jokic fans. Oh, so what you're saying is, oh, so they got a superior team, but Jokic, well, did you guys just remember? Do you got amnesia or something? You didn't remember that just a couple of weeks ago, or maybe it was a week and a half ago or something like that, the Nuggets beat the Clippers without Jokic and beat them pretty handily? You don't remember that? So it is what it is. But last year, you know what I'm saying? That whole championship run, Tatum got carried by a great squad. Jaylen Brown, whether it's Jaylen Brown or whether it's Derek White, who scored 30 points last night, or whether it's Peyton Pritchard, who's a great six-man. I think you can make an argument he's better than Dalton Connect. Or whether it's Porzingis, who didn't have a good game last night. The Celtics are a deep squad, man. Drew Holiday, two-time NBA champion. Remember, Tatum didn't win Finals MVP. It was Jaylen Brown, the guy that the media is so adamant to make him a number two. I tell you how fucked up the media is. The media is so screwed up. I'm not dissing. I'm not trying to diss Klay Thompson here, but it's a clear talent differential between Steph Curry and Klay Thompson, right? I think we all know that, right? I mean, come on. But the media always tried to make them, until it just became ridiculous, brothers, partners in crime. To me, I think you make an argument that from a clutch perspective, a consistency perspective, Jaylen Brown is better, especially in the postseason, than Tatum. Yeah, Tatum had that 51-point game. Was it last year, I guess? Yeah, sure, But he had a lot of clunkers, just like he did yesterday. Jayson Tatum, 17 points, 8 of 22 shooting, 1 of 8 from downtown, 0 for 4 from the free throw line. And they win by 17. Like I said, yes, the Thunder did what they did, but this happens a lot more consistently when it comes to Jayson Tatum and the Boston Celtics. And this the kicker. Whenever Boston loses, they'll say Tatum didn't have any help. But when they win, he gets all the credit. And it's just certain guys, that's just how it works. Certain guys, man, whether it's Tatum, LeBron, Jokic to an extent, that's just how it is, man. It's been screwed up. Giannis, on the other hand, Saturday, nobody showed up except for Giannis. Pretty much. And Kevin Porter Jr., he shot just wasn't falling, but he tried. They're the only ones that showed up. But the media say Giannis got to do more. It's just whatever, man. Jayson Tatum, Boston Celtics, congratulations on a relatively easy game 1 victory. As a team, they shot 16 of 37 from the floor, 43% from three-point range, only 13 of 18 from the line. Derek White, 30 points. Peyton Pritchard had 19 points on 6 of 8 shooting. Jaylen Brown, 16 points, 6 of 14. Paolo Banchero, a game-high 36 points, 14 of 27 from the floor, 4 of 7 from three-point range. He had 11 rebounds. Franz Wagner, 23 points. But it took 24 shots to get his 23 points. 1 of 6 from three-point range. He did have 5 assists. And Boston goes up 1-0 in this best-of-7 first-round series. Tell me what you guys think.